The NFL, or more commonly referred to as the No Fun League, due to it being a league where there is no fun, has definitely become less entertaining over the decade. Whether it's the fact that you cannot show too much emotions after a game-changing play, or the fact that you have to sing a lullaby before putting your hands on the quarterback, the league has definitely lost some spark. But luckily for you guys, your uncle's favorite commissioner, me, is back. Not trying to toot my own horn here, but I did actually win the hypothetical greatest commissioner of all time award last week in a unanimous decision. Also, I'm not running down my resume again. If you want to see all of my astute accomplishments, just check out this video. I promise it won't disappoint. Now, the NFL's problem is very difficult for one man to manage, so I did actually shamelessly get some help for this video. I brought together the 3 greatest minds I know. Me, obviously, myself, and I. And for you math nerds, you take 1 and you put it to the power of 3. Ultimately, we came up with 3 solutions to boost the NFL's rating and make it a fun league again. The first one being is full freedom of expression. Brother, this is America's sport. Nobody outside of the USA watches this shit. I promise, man. Nobody outside of the USA even calls it football. Alright? So why are they out here with a zero patriotism league with zero freedom of expression? Why are we giving fines and penalties to players who wave goodbye after they straight up cook a defender? That makes no sense. And with this magnificent rule change, well, guess what? After you score a touchdown, you have the freedom to go to center field, take off your pants, take the stinkiest dookie of your life, and smear it all over the logo. And then when you score your second touchdown, you could go to the other team's bench and just piss in their Gatorade cooler.
What?
And if you're sitting there saying, this is disgusting, buddy, the only thing that's disgusting is the fact that you think you should control how players express themselves, you dictating scum. The next idea would be to promote even more gambling. I would be out here promoting gambling myself if I was sponsored. However, I got blacklisted by Vegas for making too much donations.
Bruh.
For some reason, the NFL makes it illegal for players to bet on their own games, while simultaneously promoting the kick of destiny for like 2-3 years in a row, where they had Rob Gronkowski literally Vegas in this guy's ear telling him to miss after racking up billions of dollars. Remember guys, consistency is key. If we're going to be pro gambling, might as well go all in. Obviously, we're going to have to ban players from betting their own under, because you know that takes literally no effort. I can sit up here and bet my video will get less than 50 likes. It would be the easiest cash out of my life. Ultimately, the goal would be to have players to have public challenges where they would put up each other's paycheck on the line. So pretty much a receiver would say, yo, if I get 4 catches, 4 receptions, I get your paycheck. And if some cornerback accepts the challenge, if they prevent them from getting those 4 receptions, well, they'll take the receiver's paycheck. It doesn't just have to be about money, it could be pride. They could do a legacy match, the loser has to retire on the spot. Or even better, if a guy like Tyreek Hill pulls up, he could do a custody battle for one of his like 35 sons, where the loser would actually get custody of the son, and the winner, well, he doesn't have to pay child support anymore. No way you heard that phenomenal idea and thought to yourself, man, I don't want to watch that. Of course we want to see a custody battle. And last but not least, I saved the best for last. Sorry to surprise you guys, but we're gonna have a pop quiz real quick. When is the NFL the most boring? If you said the offseason, well, you're correct. Very straightforward logic, there's no football, it's boring. A simple fix to this would be to change the 17 game season into a 50 game season. 25 weeks with 2 games a week. And I know what you're saying, the players are gonna get hurt, their legs are gonna look like this by the end of the season. Buddy, you're listening, but you're not hearing. If a player gets hurt, they get replaced by another player. If that player gets hurt, they get replaced by another player, and so on and so on. But eventually, there won't be enough player. So what does that mean? Obviously, that means the fans will enter the game. Cause what's better than watching the game? Playing the game. The ultimate fan experience. You don't play for the name on the back, but the logo on your chest. Just imagine you're at a bar and some next guy is talking reckless, talking about how the tight end is shit and he could do better, and then next week he gets put into tight end and on the very first play he gets his spine broken in 4 different places. Absolute cinema. Now that we've reached the end of the video, I can finally come clean. I do not even watch football, and even still I have more IQ points than the commissioner and everyone who watched this scripted sport combined. If I wanted to watch something scripted, I would watch WWE. Realistically, I only made this video because Lelouch commanded me, but just like my last video, if you disagree with anything I said, well, it's because the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And your dad's an orange tree. In other words, you're a Nimrod.